It's one thing to have a lot of numbers on a diss track, but it's another to have thousands of fans screaming every word back at you. I mean, it doesn't get better than this. What Kendrick has done coming off the momentum of the biggest rap beef of the 21st century was legendary in every sense of the word, using all of the hype and excitement in the air to put together an event truly like no other. I can't imagine how hard it must have been for Drake to sit on his couch and see not only thousands of people, but also the people he called his G's performing and dancing to a diss song about him. Kendrick really got the whole West Coast calling Drake a coloniser. He has once again proved Drake to be a liar, and with an album coming on the way, it surely won't be the last time. After going through Kendrick's Ken and Friends pop-out concert, without a doubt, I believe it was one of the biggest and greatest moments of his career and the entirety of hip-hop. The concert kicked off with none other than DJ Head, the pride of California's radio scene. For a thrilling 45 minutes, Head unleashed a set that introduced the fans to the freshest up-and-coming talents from the West Coast. Remble opened as the first act of the night by performing his 2021 banger hit Touchable, captivating the crowd with his intensity. Just as the excitement in the stadium rose, Ray Vaughn came up on stage, delivering a powerful performance of his brand new single Problems, wrapping it up with an a cappella rendition. The hits just kept on coming with wonderful performances from Jay Worthy, Meet the Whoops, Westside Boogie, Blue Bucks Clan, and more. Each act built on the last, transforming the crowd from relaxed to lit within an hour. DJ Head capped off his set with an appearance from local legend Tommy the Clown. The performance was so exciting that Vince Staples joked he would have canceled the whole tour he's on right now just to hit the pop-out stage alongside Tommy. With a set like this, Kendrick took down two birds with a single stone. By giving these underrated and hungry MCs a shot at the spotlight, letting them be discovered by fans who would have otherwise never known them, and also giving them a chance to go viral online, he totally turned Drake's diss tracks on their heads. Remember, Drake dropped a line on the Family Matters track about how, quote, "you don't go back to the hood to plant money trees," shading Kendrick for supposedly hopping on other cities' trends and not backing artists from his hometown. Well, picture the dumb look on Drake's face and his fans after seeing the concert. Priceless. DJ Mustard took control of the second set and immediately started hyping the crowd by playing hit records from his epic discography. Tracks like Pure Water by Migos, Show Me by Chris Brown and YG, and I Don't Fuck With You by Big Sean and E40 had everyone dancing and vibing. With the crowd already dancing and having a great time, he then begins to feature many of the West Coast's biggest stars. Seeing artists like Blast, Ty Dolla $ign, Steve Lacy, and Roddy Ricch brought a new rush of excitement and nostalgia to the event. Roddy Ricch kept the momentum going, performing his greatest hits, Racks in the Middle, Ballin', and Die Young. Then for the moment everyone was waiting for, DJ Mustard dropped the intro to The Box. The crowd went nuts, and as Roddy proceeded to sing the hook, the entire stadium started chanting back his lyrics to him at the top of their lungs. The crowd's excitement hit a peak when Tyler the Creator took the stage. It was not only because his popping out was so surprising, but also because he is one of rap's biggest stars and an electrifying performer. Tyler's surprise performance was nothing short of legendary, kicking off when Mustard played the track Was Ya Name, featuring NBA Youngboy. Following Tyler's epic performance, YG hit the stage. It must have been a real shocker for both fans and Drake himself because Drake had mentioned him on Family Matters, thinking of him as an ally. To everyone's surprise, he came on the stage, performing like he hadn't paid his rent. Later in the show, he rapped every word with undeniable passion when Not Like Us was played. Fans quickly took it to the internet, posting memes about how Drake would have reacted when he saw YG's stellar performance. But the surprises didn't stop there. YG then performed Who Do You Love in collaboration with Drake and instructed DJ Mustard to cut the music when it reached Drake's part. The move felt like a direct diss to Drake. However, this wouldn't have been a surprise to YG's fans because after Drake mentioned him on the Family Matters track, he released a song he called Weird, which had this lyric, quote, "Weird ass hitter, you hit is lame. When it's smoke, don't ever mention my name. You gonna have me jeopardizing my fame, jeopardizing the gang, jeopardizing where you hang, hitter." Although YG didn't put a name to it, fans believed that based on what was happening in the industry, it was a shade to Drake for mentioning him on his track and indirectly bringing him into the Kendrick-Drake beef. Apparently, he had chosen his side way before Drake released the song. YG's performance left a lot of fans thinking about how much a lot of Drake's antics have failed and how he has been made out as a scam in the industry. Drake's strategy during the beef was crystal clear. Name-dropping Kendrick in a song to paint him as less than a G, only for YG to pop up at the pop-out event and to be screaming OV ho with thousands of fans. This move, along with the overall support from smaller hometown rappers, demonstrated that Drake's attempts to divide Kendrick and his community had backfired. Instead, the feud only strengthened the bond between Kendrick and the West Coast. A few minutes after YG's performance, Lamar emerged from under the stage, assisted by a lift that placed him exactly at the center, where he knelt on one knee, a powerful gesture showing solidarity for the Black Lives Matter movement. As the lights bathed the stadium in red, the unmistakable intro to Euphoria filled the air. He then proceeded to deliver an explosive performance that got the whole stadium chanting along almost every line of the song. During the performance, Kendrick didn't hold back. With every verse, he delivered timeless jabs that will likely linger in Drake's mind forever. He even adds new lyrics to the song, saying, "Give me Tupac's ring back and I might give you a little respect." He then goes on to perform different songs from his discography, including songs like Humble, Money Trees, Loyalty, All Right, and Swimming Pools, among many others. In contrast to Drake's attempts at diss tracks, which have often been criticized for being distasteful or lacking creativity, Kendrick's performance was top tier. It wasn't just about music. It was a bold statement, a display of artistic skill that deeply connected with everyone there. Drake's credibility took a hit with The Heart Part 6, and adding the fact that Family Matters has been completely debunked now, with his strategy really hitting a dead end. Overall, Drake's disses rank among the worst in a major feud. His claim that Kendrick isn't popular in his own city and isn't part of the Big Three was thoroughly debunked by Kendrick's stellar performance. Kendrick not only brought the house down with his hits, but also dismantled every lie, ensuring Drake's assertions wouldn't be taken seriously again. Along also came a surprise reunion of the legendary hip-hop collective Black Hippie, and they took the stage. Then, adding to the already incredible lineup, formed under Top Dog Entertainment in 2008, Black Hippie featured Schoolboy Q, J-Rock, and Ab Soul, and they were about to make history once again. This was especially powerful because it dispelled rumors fueled by Drake that the group was no longer making music together and that Kendrick's label TDE didn't respect him. But Kendrick wasn't done honoring his roots. He paid homage to those who paved the way in West Coast music by bringing out none other than Dr. Dre himself. The whole Kia Forum erupted as Dr. Dre performed classics like Still DRE and California Love, sending waves of nostalgia through the crowd. But before he could leave the stage, Kendrick asked him a favor. Dre whispered, "Psst, I see dead people," and the room exploded. After performing the song twice, Kendrick Lamar paused, letting the entire Kia Forum resound with OV ho. Without missing a beat, Kendrick launched into Not Like Us again, delivering it 3 more times, each time with even more intensity. Every time he played it, the audience hung on to every word, even echoing his iconic A minor line a cappella. He closed out the event by giving a heartfelt speech, in which he expressed that the Juneteenth show was meant to reunite the West Coast hip-hop culture. He also shouted out the late Los Angeles icons rapper Nipsey Hussle and basketball player Kobe Bryant. Additionally, he brought out all the rappers, performers, and others who have worked on the stage, and they celebrated each other on the stage. The new Juneteenth, and in fact the top song in the world right now, Not Like Us, kept playing in the background as he exited the venue. "Let the world see this," Kendrick urged during the concert. "You haven't witnessed this many neighborhoods coming together on one stage in peace." His final call was for unity, resonating as a powerful conclusion to the memorable night. And that's the reality. Music should unite rather than divide people. Despite Kendrick dominating Drake in this beef and delivering a stellar performance, the feud may not truly end if Drake continues to capitalize on his setbacks. We might even see another subtle jab from Kendrick. However, this legendary concert showed that Kendrick achieved more than just winning the feud. He appears to extend an olive branch to Drake, who seems preoccupied, especially with his dying career. Let me know what you think about the concert. What do you think about YG showing his support for Kendrick? Drop your comments down below. Thanks for watching.